ஹாய் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ், வெல்கம் டு மை சேனல். டெட் எக்ஸாம் பிஜிடிஆர்பி எக்ஸாமுக்கு ப்ரிப்பேர் படிக்கிறதுக்கு ஆசிரியர்கள் அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். உங்களுக்காக சைக்காலஜி இங்கிலீஷ் மீடியத்தில் நோட்ஸு கேட்டிருந்தீங்க. உங்களுக்காக தான் இந்த வீடியோ. நம்ம சேனலில் மெம்பர்ஷிப் ஆன் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். ஜாயின் பண்ணுறவங்க நீங்கள் ஜாயின் பண்ணிக்கலாம். டிஸ்கிரிப்ஷனில் லிங்க் இருக்குது. இந்த இங்கிலீஷ் மீடியம் நோட்ஸை தொகுத்து வழங்குறது நித்யஸ்ரீ மேடம் பண்ணுவாங்க. நம்ம சேனலில் முதல் முறையாக பார்க்குறவங்களா இருந்தால் சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. கூடவே பெல் ஐக்கனையும் கிளிக் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. வீடியோவை ஸ்கிப் பண்ணாமல் பாருங்கள்.
A major strength of ecological theory is its framework for explaining. Option A, environmental influences on development. All of the following advanced principles of child development that are closely allied to the stimulus response learning theory except option D, Jessel. The process whereby the genetical factors limit an individual's responsiveness to the environment is known as option D, range of reaction. In order to develop the spirit of labor in students, option C, students should be given opportunities to do labor from time to time. A child has been admitted to your school who belongs to a backward family or background from the cultural viewpoint. You will, option C, keep him in a normal class but will make special arrangements for teaching him, keeping his special needs in view. All of the following can be signs that a child is gifted, except option C, uneasy relationship with peers. If heredity is an important determinant of a specific behavior, what prediction can we make about expression of the behavior in identical twins reared apart compared to its expression in fraternal twins reared apart? Option C, identical twins will express the behavior more similarly than fraternal twins. Froebel's most important contribution to education was his development of the option C, kindergarten. Of the following, the main purpose of state certification of teacher is to option B, provide for a uniform standard of entry-level teacher competency throughout the state. The key difference between evolutionary and cultural change is that evolutionary change alters dash, whereas cultural change alters dash. Option B, heredity, environment. Sarita hit her younger brother and was placed in timeout by their mother. Sarita's hitting behavior subsequently dramatically decreased. Which of the following theories would best explain the above observation? Option C, operant conditioning. All of the following are true about phobias except that option D, acrophobia is the fear of open places. Agoraphobia is the fear of high places. The ecological perspective of development emphasizes option D, the context in which development occurs. When a pupil's misbehavior persists even through the teacher punishes the child for each infraction, the teacher is probably practicing a policy of option D, sarcasm. One of the strong points of behavior theory is its option B, emphasis on the relationship between environmental stimuli and children's behavior. Special education is related to option B, educational programs for the disabled. It is said that the teacher should be resourceful. This means that option C, he should have adequate knowledge base so that he may be able to solve the problems of his students. You have been told to accommodate 2 mentally retarded children in your class. You will, option C, learn techniques to teach such students and accept them as part of your class. Saurabh and Suresh have the same mental age, 8 to 0. We can conclude that Option D, their ability to learn may be quite different. Children's attitude Children's attitude towards person of different ethnic groups are generally based upon option A, their parents' attitudes. You find a student to be intelligent. You will option C, motivate him so that he can make more progress. At primary level, it is better to teach in mother language because option D, it helps children in learning in natural atmosphere. Women are better teacher at primary level because option A, they behave more patiently with the children. You will be itchy. Oh. You have been selected in all the four professions given below. Where would you like to go? Option A, teacher. What is most important while writing on blackboard? Option A, good writing. Some students send a greeting card to you on Teachers' Day. What will you do? You will option B, say thanks to them. A student comes late in your class, then you will option C, try to know the reason. When the student becomes failed, it can be understood that the individual student's failure. It is the advantage of giving homework that students option D may develop habit of self-study. A teacher has serious defect is he or she. Option D has immature mental development. The success of teacher is option C, his or her good teaching. A Deepavali fair is being organized in your school. What would you like to do? Option B, to take part in function. The most important trait of a student is option D, obedience. The purpose of basic education scheme is option C, to fulfill basic need of person through education. You are teaching a topic in class and a student asks a question unrelated to the topic. What will you do? Option D, you will find and you will answer the question after the class. If you are unable to get a job of teacher, then you will option D, continue applying for teaching. A teacher can motivate the student by option A, giving suitable prizes. If some students are not in a mood to study in the class, you will option D, tell them some interesting things related to their interest or your own subject. Child development is defined as a field of study that option D accounts for the gradual evolution of the child's cognitive, social, and other capacities. The term identical elements is closely associated with option B, transfer of learning. Organismic theories of development hold that option A, psychological structures and processes within the child help determine his or her development. A person believes that nature strongly influences the development of his child. He would not agree with the importance of option A, genetic factors. If student is too shy to participate in the class, you will option D, ask question from him only when he is keen to answer them. You will How will you bring a hyperactive child who is always keen to break articles on the right path? Option C, give him tasks of watering trees, cleaning the blackboard, making toys of clay, etc., according to his tastes and aptitudes. Knowledge of child psychology is a must for a primary teacher. Knowledge of child psychology is a must for a primary teacher. That is because it helps the teacher in understanding the behavior of children. The current movement of behavior modification, wherein tokens are awarded for correct responses, is a reflection of option C, Thorndike's law of effect. Most important work of teacher is option A, to organize teaching work. A teacher should be option C, dutiful. Environmental education should be taught in school because option B, it is important part of life. Navodaya school has been established to option B, provide good education in rural areas.